In the bustling city of Lumina lived a woman named Ava. She was in her mid-30s and had a serene aura that captivated those around her. Ava worked as a librarian, surrounded by books that held stories of heroes and heroines, adventures and triumphs. Yet in her heart she felt a yearning for her own tale of courage. Every day as Ava walked to the library, she passed a grand old theater named the Grandiose. The theater was the heartbeat of Lumina, hosting mesmerizing performances that left the audience spellbound. With each passing show, Ava's heart fluttered with excitement, and an unexplainable pull seemed to beckon her to the stage. Inside the theater lived a young man named Liam. He was an aspiring playwright, gifted with the power to craft stories that touched the soul. But just like Ava, he too harbored a fear that held him back from sharing his talent with the world. One evening as Ava passed the theater, she noticed a poster announcing a talent show called Courage Unleashed. The show invited individuals from all walks of life to step onto the stage and share their gifts with the world. Ava's heart skipped a beat. This was her chance to embrace the whisper of courage that had been echoing in her soul. She hesitated for a moment, but deep down, she knew that it was time to break free from her shell. In the theater, Liam saw the same poster and felt the tug of destiny calling out to him. His hands trembled as he thought about bearing his soul through his writing, but he knew that this was the moment to seize. As the day of the talent show approached, both Ava and Liam felt a mixture of excitement and fear swirling within them. They rehearsed tirelessly, pouring their hearts into their acts, determined to break through the shackles of self-doubt. The night of the talent show arrived, and the theater buzzed with anticipation. The audience eagerly awaited the unfolding of tales of courage and vulnerability. As Ava stood in the wings, her heart pounded and her palms felt sweaty. But the sight of Liam walking confidently to the center stage, taking a deep breath, inspired her. She knew that it was time to step into the light, embrace her courage, and share her story with the world. The spotlight illuminated the stage as Ava stepped forward. Her voice was shaky at first, but as she began to recite lines from her favorite poem, a transformation occurred. Her words flowed like a gentle stream, capturing the hearts of everyone in the room. Ava's vulnerability became her strength, and her courage radiated like a beacon. In the audience, Liam watched in awe. He saw the essence of courage personified in Ava, and her fearlessness inspired him further. With newfound conviction, he vowed to share his story through his play. As Ava left the stage, she was greeted by a standing ovation, tears glistening in the eyes of the audience. They felt the power of her words and the depth of her courage, resonating within their souls. Next, it was Liam's turn. He stepped onto the stage, a script clutched in his hands. As the lights dimmed, his words came to life, weaving a tapestry of emotions. His play told a tale of overcoming adversity, resilience, and the beauty of the human spirit. In the audience, Ava sat, spellbound by Liam's storytelling prowess. She felt an unbreakable connection with the words that poured from his heart. When the final act ended, the theater erupted in applause that was not only for the talents displayed, but for the courage that had been unleashed. After the show, Ava and Liam found each other in the bustling theater lobby. Their eyes met, and without words, they understood the significance of this night. They had both conquered their fears, finding the courage to share their stories with the world. Over time, the talents of Ava and Liam became well known in Lumina. They found solace in their creativity, continuously pushing boundaries and exploring new horizons. More importantly, Ava and Liam discovered that courage was not about the absence of fear, but the strength to face it head-on. It was about silencing the inner critic and embracing vulnerability, knowing that their gifts had the power to touch lives. They realized that courage resided within each individual, waiting to be ignited by the spark of passion and determination. Through their journeys, they inspired others to shed their fears and embrace their own whispers of courage. The Grandiose Theater became a sanctuary of self-expression where people from all walks of life stepped onto the stage, bravely sharing their talents and stories with the world. And so, the whispers of courage echoed throughout the city of Lumina, reminding its people that bravery was not an extraordinary act, but a choice made by ordinary individuals to step into the light and shine. With each tale shared, the power of courage flourished, bringing forth a brighter and bolder Lumina.